everything that makes me whole 今君に捧げよう I'm your words この世界にはたくさんの幸せがあるんだねいつか二人なら誰かが君のこと嘘つきと呼んで心ない言葉で傷つけようとしてる世界が君のことを信じようともせずにいてる神を感じせようとしても私は君だけの味方になれるよその孤独痛みを私は知っている So everything that makes me whole 今君に捧げよう
My nose enjoys this place. Are we here for business, pleasure, or both? Sweet rolls. Okay then.
I am your sword and your shield.
Being old's not so bad. It's me fed, and my working days are done.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Uh-huh. If there's trouble, come get me.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer. Good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's a whole world out there I want to see.
I could run the skeever. You even said I'm almost as smart as you.
Don't be a silly girl. Running a bar's no job for a young lady.
What about Auntie Fida and Dragonbridge? She runs a bar, and you said she's one of your favorite girls.
Oh, brother.
That's it. I'm not retiring, ever. End of discussion.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Are you ready to proceed? I'm thinking this is a nice inn. What would you have me do? I will aid you if I can. Good idea. It is good to be relaxing. Join me. What is on your mind? You want a performance review? Okay. Okay. I will list some of your attributes. Here we go. You smell good. You are very rich. You have never done time in a cell, unlike me. You are not exactly well-traveled. Not yet, anyway. You own your own home. That is a big positive in my book. Let me think. Like me, you have no great talent for fighting with magic. As far as I can tell, you are disease-free at the moment. You are not much of a conversationalist. I do not take it personally. You are strong, free, and single. Watching you fight one-handed is like watching a fish thrash around with an arrow through its eye. You will get better. You were saved from the executioner's axe by the very force that now threatens this land. You could be our only hope. No pressure. You have great fashion sense. Let's see. You use two-handed weapons from time to time, but they slow you down. With practice, I think you could remedy that. You are not into politics. What else? You are not very sneaky. You are like a giant dancing in a pottery shop. Perhaps that's something you should work on. You may know how to open a book, but so far you have failed to learn very much from the writing inside. What have I missed? Oh, you are not a good archer. Do not worry, I will take care of that side of things. Now, how do I conclude? You are unmatched in almost every area. You are a walking legend in your own time, my friend. You are inspiring. You asked for my opinion, and now you have it. I hope you did not mind my honesty. Yes, why not? It has many troubles, but it is worth protecting. There is much beauty in this land. Do you like it here? Yes, with me also. We will be legends, my friend. What do you think they will call me in the songs? Yes, Inigo the Brave. I like it. I am worthy of the title. Just hearing you say it makes me want to jump into a dragon's mouth. Okay. The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive. After I quit the bandits, I came to Riften looking for a way to make coin. My partner and I found a job or two, but the real bounty was the city itself. Of course you do. You have taste and ambition. Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest. It's a cell. I am not supposed to like it. It is warm though, and the guards are quiet. It smells good most days. Maybe I like my cell too much. Okay. Fair enough.
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember? Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Feel free to make requests. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Sure. What can I do for you? Yes. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
What is on your mind? I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night. I was getting comfortable.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Remember the Winking Skeever next time your foot's sore.
You want to talk?
You know you can afford a septim or two.
It reminds me a little of Cyrodiil here, a thin veneer of civility barely masking the dirty doings beneath. It is nice looking, though.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Okay, what is next on the agenda?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
I am here for you. No, right now my mind is a dried up riverbed. Something troubling you? If there's trouble, come get me.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first.
There's not enough drinking in the world. Would you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please? Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc.
I'm just doing my duties. Everything's
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I can't remember the last time it was this cold.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador,
about
I am
yourself.
so sorry to
What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else?
We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire.
Yes, sir.
But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone.
Hope that it ends soon for their sake.
Yes, I agree with you.
Until
Have
next
you heard any
time.
news from the other parts of Skyrim?
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly.
Please. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Do enjoy yourself.
See that disgusting drunk over there?
What can I get for you? Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy. Until next time.
I can wait.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Been some time since I've had some news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Now that I think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other day. Apparently, the Red Wave has been in solitude for well over a month, and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon. Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford the repairs.
See that disgusting
Of course, she would never
drunk
admit
over
such a
there?
thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
Believe it or not.
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you might learn much in this chamber. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom lead your path.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
That was delicious.
You speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Well, there might be nothing.
These parties are a great way to earn a little extra money.
Between the Greymanes and Whiterun is.
What can I get for you, sir? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention,
I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
I speak figure. So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? It's in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't stop. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Did you see those robes marching this morning? Were they more of the emissaries treating forces? Elven supremacy is the only truth!
Who needs an invitation when you have teleportation? Good to see you, my friend.
Never should have come here.
On my way. What is on your mind? This place smells fancy and fanatical. Okay then. This is the worst party I have been to in a while.
Time for you to learn your place. Lord is the only way out of your life and you wish to defeat me? It's possible.
That money. I earned it. Never. My future is bright. I'll have your head.
You want to talk? I'm afraid not.
You're dead.
Careful. This crazy lady wants to dance.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
And we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
You're dead.
I'm dead already. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now. I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. Let's get out of here.
That party was not a success, but at least you did not get dressed up for nothing. We should get back to Delphine and share what you discovered. I am thinking that it is good to be alive and by your side. I am always here for you, my friend.
Got some fresh cabbage. What happened? I'm thinking of making some apple cabbage stew.
Shall we take a seat or are we leaving? What would you have me do? I will aid you if I can. Good idea. This is nice. Yes, my friend. Sorry legs, break's over. I will be here.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version? They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire. The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground. What do you need,
Esbern sounds like a useful ally. It looks like we are going back to Riften, my friend. What would you have me do? I will aid you if I can. Good idea. Rest while you can, legs. Rest while you can.
Do you need something?
You Nords like to drink very much. Helps to keep you warm, no doubt. What is on your mind? I am a little gassy today, but other than that, all is well. How is everything with you? Good. Let us talk of other things. Mr. Dragonfly is wondering how he fits into this Doomstrider business. I think he has an overinflated sense of self-importance. Of course, what do you want to know? Not much. Fire away. All right. I am honored you want my opinion. Okay, here's what I know about you. You smell good. You are very rich. You have never done time in a cell, unlike me. You are not exactly well-traveled. Not yet, anyway. You own your own home. That is a big positive in my book. Let me think. Like me, you have no great talent for fighting with magic. As far as I can tell, you are disease-free at the moment. You are not much of a conversationalist. I do not take it personally. You are strong, free, and single. Watching you fight one-handed is like watching a fish thrash around with an arrow through its eye. You will get better. You were saved from the executioner's axe by the very force that now threatens this land. You could be our only hope. No pressure. You have great fashion sense. You do not have much of a temper. You are rational and diplomatic. You use two-handed weapons from time to time, but they slow you down. With practice, I think you could remedy that. You are not into politics. More often than not, you are polite and sincere. You are not very sneaky. You are like a giant dancing in a pottery shop. Perhaps that's something you should work on. You may know how to open a book, but so far you have failed to learn very much from the writing inside. When attempting a task, you believe in an all-or-nothing approach. You are thorough. You are not a good archer. Do not worry, I will take care of that side of things. Now, how do I conclude? You are unmatched in almost every area. You are a walking legend in your own time, my friend. You are inspiring. That is that. I hope you enjoyed my insight. Yes, why not? I like it. It is cold, but my heart is never warmer than it is when I am here. What do you think of Skyrim? It is very nice. I wonder if I will ever return home, to be honest. Arid badlands in the north, deep, lush forests in the south. The south is nicer from what I remember. Many good trees to climb. It is quite nice, but quite nice is not nice enough for me. If I want to climb trees, I have the rift now. The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive. After I quit the bandits, I came to Riften looking for a way to make coin. My partner and I found a job or two, but the real bounty was the city itself. Of course you do. You have taste and ambition. Okay. He was my best friend. He is with the gods now, if you believe in such things. Maybe he's waiting for me in the afterlife. It is nice of you to say. I hope you are right. He always said I would make something of myself. I do not wish to prove him wrong. Always. As soon as we were old enough to get into scrapes, we always had each other's backs. He was the finest swordsman I ever knew. He was outstanding. If his killers hadn't taken us unaware, he would have ended them all. No, I liberated them from a tomb some time ago. I sold my mother and father's weapons for skooma money. Such a loss. My mother's bow and my father's sword are long gone now. I doubt I will see them again. If you ever hear anything about them, let me know though. You are kind. Thank you. Let's talk of other things. Fair enough. All things considered, I am doing well. How is everything with you? Glad to hear it. Let us talk of other things. You lead, I follow.
Please, someone do something!
Why are they hurting each other?
seen it with my own eyes.
Watch the skies, traveler. It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
Uh-huh. I'm wondering how many raindrops have hit us since we started talking. No, my mind is a song without words right now. Something on your mind? Whiterun has some of the best air in Skyrim. There is a subtle dog breath aftertaste, though. If you need anything else, just ask. Yes, my friend. I will be here. Waiting is boring. Shall we go? Sure. I will bear your burdens gladly. Yes, let us go.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Mm-hmm. If there's trouble, come get me.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. That's a decent weapon you made there. I don't claim to be the best. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. All right, then. Father? He's a student at the Dragon's Reach. I help my father. You think all the council? This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Leave then. Yes? Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. I'll take my leave then. I'm waiting. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane got that honor. Man steel is legendary. All I ask, have you met my father? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? The finest weapons and armor. Until next time.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Here I come.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail.
I hope we find Esbern before the Thalmor do. The market is closed, but there is still stock to be had if we are quiet and quick. All set?
People of Riften, heed my
Never
words.
done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
No need to use them as an excuse.
I can take a hint, last. You want to make some coin?
I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. You're trying my patience, lad.
People of Riften, heed my words. My skill in battle is unmatched.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? Aye, you've got a point there. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now, that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the servants at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
How are you doing, my friend? What would you have me do?
How can I help you, my friend? Whatever you say.
Blessings of Mara upon you. How may I help you, my son? Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Mm-hmm. What would you have me do? Yes? You're the boss. It is nice to be off my legs for a bit. Yes, my friend. You want a performance review? Okay. Okay, here's what I know about you. You smell good. You are very rich. You have never done time in a cell, unlike me. You are not exactly well-traveled. Not yet, anyway. You own your own home. That is a big positive in my book. Let me think. Like me, you have no great talent for fighting with magic. You are healthy. Try to stay that way. Charismatic does not sum you up. You could talk a dragon into setting itself on fire. Maybe try that next time. You are strong, free, and single. You slice, you dice, you amputate, you decapitate. You are the ultimate authority on one-handed killing. You were saved from the executioner's axe by the very force that now threatens this land. You could be our only hope. No pressure. You have great fashion sense. Let's see. You are astounding with two-handed weapons. I bet you could chop a cow in half with one blow if you wanted to. You are not into politics. What else? You are the sneakiest sneak who ever snuck. You may know how to open a book, but so far you have failed to learn very much from the writing inside. What have I missed? Oh, you are not a good archer. Do not worry, I will take care of that side of things. Now, how do I conclude? You are unmatched in almost every area. You are a walking legend in your own time, my friend. You are inspiring. I say it as I see it. Let me know if you want another progress report. It is fun judging people. I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night. What is on your mind? Come on, legs. We are on the move again. Something troubling you? I will miss you.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Let's sate that appetite, Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in special drinks, you let me know.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Three, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
What is on your mind? I'm thinking maybe we should get a seat? You are still busy? Remember to get me when you are done.